Place your bets, everybody. It's another Saturday. We got college football and another big weekend of NFL football. Man, we got 5 days of football now because I think Tuesday nights the MAC's going to be starting. We got the MAC is back. And hey, listen, I remember when I was a kid, I used to stay at my nanny's house downtown Brooklyn over the weekend because my mother and father sent me down there. And her brother, my Uncle Johnny Jabbo, he had a like a luncheonette that he used. He used to take action there. He had the pay phone with the booth. He had the regular phone and the walk-in business. I was 7 years old. I was writing bets. We started early. Fifth Avenue, Carroll Street headquarters. How you doing? Let's go, Carson. Take it away, buddy.
Let's go, Joey. So, yeah, guys, thanks again for tuning in, everybody. This is episode 3 of Carson and Clams. I know we do our Wits and Wagers show every Thursday where we kind of break down the games. I couldn't make it on Thursday, but Joey and Kurt did a great job breaking down the picks. But, again, there's news that breaks between Thursday night to Saturday morning. So we got a couple college football games on the slate tonight, and then we have the pros and the NFL starting tomorrow. So we'll go through each one and give our picks, and should be fun. So, Joey, first game we got, interesting game. Michigan is taking on Nebraska. What do you think about that?
Well, Michigan so far this year is 0-4 against the spread. I think with the clock, the change of the rule with the clock, because they play slow, Michigan, they like to milk it and take their time and move the ball. I think it hurts them in that big number to cover. Nebraska's got a good defense. And let me ask you, who does Michigan got on the schedule next week? Do you know?
Let me pull it up.
But you know what? He thinks, probably Michigan's going to win this game. But I see the number opened up around 18.5, 19, and it's dropping. I think it's around 17.5, around that 18. Looks like a lot of sharps are taking the dog there. Thinking Nebraska will cover. Michigan will probably win, but they're taking the home dog to cover.
Nice. And then, yeah, Michigan plays Minnesota next week, so they have back-to-back road games. So,
well, yeah, but they usually don't play fast. So with this new rule with the clock not stopping, I think this is a good play. Taking Nebraska plus the points.
Nice. Kurt Valenti's joining us. Big shout again to Kurt for helping us set this up. He says, let's go, boys. First game I like is Air Force -10 over San Diego State. San Diego State, terrible run defense. And you know what Air Force is going to do. Have a good show, boys.
Yeah, they're running the wishbone.
Thanks again, Kurt.
Yeah, Kurt. Air Force is going to inflate the ball. They're gonna run 7-8 minute drives, get down there and score touchdowns or field goals and win an ugly game 24-10, 24-14, maybe like something like that. The Falcons flying high.
Nice. Next game we got on the college football slate, we got Florida heading to Kentucky, Joey.
Yeah. I don't like Florida on the road. Don't like the quarterback. Kentucky. I like the coach of Kentucky. He's ready for this game. Kentucky's waiting for this. They want to do damage to Florida. Go Cats.
Nice. Next game, third game on the slate, we got Clemson taking on Syracuse.
Syracuse has been covering the last couple of times against Clemson, and Clemson doesn't look good. Syracuse's defense is better than it's ever been, and they're Rocky Long. And their offense is good. The coach does a great job at Syracuse, very underrated. Up at the Carry Dome, plus a touchdown. Take the orange, plus the 7.
Nice. We got an SEC matchup. We got Georgia taking on Kurt's Auburn Tigers.
Yeah, Auburn's offense is a mess. And by the third quarter, you see Georgia just running the ball and busting them up. I see Georgia winning by 3 touchdowns in this game. Bulldogs all the way. Auburn is not there yet. They still got a lot of question marks on that team. They might play hard for the first. Listen, they play hard for the first half, but then after that, steam comes out of them and talent takes over. And I see Georgia winning by 3 touchdowns.
Nice. We're going to stay in the SEC. We have LSU heading to Ole Miss, Joey.
Yeah, every time after Ole Miss plays Alabama, they don't look good the next game, and you know what? I don't trust Ole Miss. I don't like their defense. I mean, LSU, they might put some points up on LSU because their secondary is not like it used to be, But the offensive LSU is gonna take over this game, and they're gonna win by at least a touchdown or more. Go Bayou Bengals, go Tigers.
Nice. And Kurt's referring to his Auburn Tigers. He says, "Oh man, Hugh Freeze needs to find his quarterback." Yeah, I thought Peyton Thorne was going to be good for you guys, Kurt, but he's not looking too good right now. We're going to keep it moving here. We got an interesting battle between Buffalo versus Akron, Joey.
The Zips, baby. They lost a tough one last week. Four overtimes in Indiana. A tough loss for Akron, but they're home. The Zips are going to take the Buffalo backdoored us last week against Louisiana Lafayette. They were shut out in the first half, and then they put 38 in the second half. I don't know what happened, but I'm on Akron, the Zips.
Nice. And Joey, you got a game with your best college football bet. We got Coastal Carolina heading to Georgia Southern.
Yeah, Coastal Carolina is not the same team they were a couple of years ago. Different personnel now. Georgia Southern plays fast, and they put up a lot of points. I don't think Coastal Carolina could keep up with them. The total's high. Georgia Southern they were laying 6. It's up to 6.5. I see a place went to 7. Get late, even lay 7. Don't lay 7.5. Lay 7 or under. Take Georgia Southern in this game. It's my best bet in college football today.
Nice. So that was the college football slate, guys. Good luck as well. And then we're going to switch over to the pros. Joey, you got to play in the Ravens versus Browns game, first game.
Well, I got information on Tuesday. I already sent your total to this. I think it was Tuesday and Wednesday that with the quarterback was banged up and there was a chance he wasn't going to play. We went under the 41. Now that total is, I see 39.5, 39. And someplace in Vegas just went to 38.5 on that total.
Wow.
So go under that game. They're starting another quarterback. This is going to be a rock fight. 2 good defenses, and I think the offensive lineman for Ravens is going to come back. So they might be able to get a couple of first downs, and it's going to be a field goal game. This is going to be one of those ugly 16-13 games, 20-13 maybe, 17-13. Go under the posted total in this game.
Nice. Next game on the NFL slate, we got the surprising Miami Dolphins taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, you don't get fooled. It's not a magic trick here. But don't look at that 70 points they put on the Broncos. The Broncos thought they were playing flag football last week. They weren't tackling. I didn't know what they were doing. They put up Miami. Listen, Miami's very explosive. But the last couple of times Hill played against Buffalo, I think 3 games, they held him to 134 yards out of 3. So that's maybe 40 and change a game. And Buffalo's defense, surprise, has been playing good. I like the Bills here. I like Buffalo to win.
Nice. We got Albert Knoppers joining us. Thanks for joining us, Albert. We also got Kurt chiming in for going back to college football, Joey. He says, does Texas put it on Kansas today? Kansas can score, but it's a different ball game at Texas. What are your thoughts?
Just look who Texas is playing next week. It's the Red River rivalry next week. Every time they look ahead. I think both teams last year, Oklahoma and Texas, lost before they played. One of them always gets upset or it's a tough game. Kansas could put some points up. What's the spread on that game now? Was it 17 or is it down to 16.5? I think on that game. That's a tough one. I mean, if I had to lean, I'd take the dog just on that trend of who Texas is playing next week. I would lean towards Kansas because let me tell you something. They've been playing good football the last 2 years. I like Kansas plus the points in there if I had to lean towards it, just because I think Texas is really good. But they're 100%. They're looking ahead to next week. If I had to lean, I'd take the points. I'd take the dog there, Jayhawks.
Nice. We got a couple more games left in the pros. Joey, the Cardinals taking on the 49ers. 49ers minus 14. Cardinals, I believe, were double digits spread last week, and they actually outright upset the Cowboys. Do they pull it off again, or are you going with the 49ers?
We're going with the 49ers here. There's a lot of different angles here. 49ers got 10 days off. And the defensive coordinator for the 49ers, he has a lawsuit against the organization, the Arizona Cardinals. So he's got this bulletin board posted for 10 days. He circled this game. He's been waiting for this. Arizona likes to play fast. That's not going to happen. They're going to fall into that trap. Too much talent. That's a freight train over there. That defense. The luck runs out. They play hard, but luck is going to run out for the Cardinals. 49ers beat them by 3 touchdowns. They're not going to be able to stop that offense. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's back. Get on the 49. I never like to lay double digits in the NFL. I'll lay it here. Lay the 14 with the San Francisco 49ers.
Nice. Albert's chiming in for the NFL. Joey going to Kurt's side of the woods. Broncos or Bears, Joey? Who do you like in that game?
Oh my God! I mean, the Bears are the worst team in football. They don't have a quarterback. The coach. Listen, I got to go with the better coach, better quarterback. I just hope the Broncos defense shows up. And the Bears are banged up on their defense, so the Broncos gonna have they at least got to put up at least in the mid-20s to win this game. If the Broncos could go put up 24 plus points, I think they win this game. I like the Broncos in this game, but I'm gonna hold my nose. if I'm you, Albie, is that Albie?
Yeah, Albert. Yep.
Albie, hold your nose when you bet this game.
We got one more final game, Joey. Your best bet in the NFL: Steelers versus Texans. Who you taking?
I'm taking the Pittsburgh Steelers. Houston Texans got already 2 guys on the offensive line that are out. I heard the other 2 guys are going to be out. They're going to be using tomato cans to try to block for the rookie quarterback. Listen, like we always say, when Belichick gets a rookie coach and a rookie quarterback, his record is unbelievable. Don't sell Tomlin short. This guy is not a good coach. He's a great coach, and he's got something ready for this rookie quarterback. Houston hasn't faced a pass rush yet. They're gonna get doused with a pass rush in this game from the front from the Steelers. Steelers win going away by double digits. Pittsburgh Steelers best bet on Sunday.
Nice. Love it, Joey. So those were the college football games on the slate today, as well as the pros. Good luck to you guys today. And Joey, any final words for the people watching?
Just be careful with those half a points and those parlays and teasers. And remember, when you're betting a suicide or the knockout pools, it's a life and death situation. That's the way, because if you lose, you're dead. That's why it's a survivor pool. Go with the best team you can. My team this week is the 49ers. Last week was the Chiefs. People were putting their money on, their pick on Jacksonville for survivor. I don't trust Jacksonville yet. You can't go to a war with somebody you can't trust. Who do you trust this week? I trust the 49ers and that coaching staff, and that they're a freight train. They're a freight train. Just get the win and move on. Don't save anybody. You save your best pitcher. For game 7, you know what happens? You lose game 6. You never get to see him.
Nice.
Don't waste your picks. Use the best team you can. Don't save anybody.
Kurt's chiming in with my Lions Packers last week. He says, great win, Carson, but come on, use Gibbs. Kurt has Jahmyr Gibbs on his fantasy team, so that's why he's upset.
That's for the fantasy football guys. What's that place? The Buffalo Wild Wings in the corner. I can't watch games with guys that got fantasy. That's my receiver. Oh, that's my running back. Oh, the team is up by 30 points. They want the quarterback to throw bombs. I can't watch football with fantasy football people. It's not real.
Yep. So, guys, those are the picks for the week of college football in the NFL. Thanks again, everybody, for watching episode 3 of Carson and Clams. We're going to try to do this for about 10, 15, 20 minutes every Saturday morning before the college football slate breaks. And, thanks again for watching, everybody. Good luck this weekend, and have a good rest of your day.
Yeah. Hey, listen, play to win. Don't be afraid to win. People say, "Oh, don't be afraid to lose." No, don't be afraid to win. Go pound it and pay to play.
Awesome. Thanks again to Kurt for helping us set this up as well, Kurt. Appreciate it.
Thank you, buddy.
Yep.